Hi, I'm Pete, and welcome to Just a Few Acres Farm on a beautiful day. Look at that sky. Not a cloud to be seen. Yesterday I came out here and realized we have about 996,000 new additions to the farm. You see that? Can you see that? I don't know. It's kind of hard to see. All these little guys. And these two. All over the field. I planted this pasture 2 weeks ago. I have never seen grass come up that quickly after I seeded it. And it's all over. The conditions have been perfect. Now, I may have gotten the number wrong. It may be 996,233. Being this so nice, I have specific plans for the day. Who's in here? Titus. Orden. The cavalry's here. We'll see if this works. You can go out if you want. No? Okay. That's not going to work. Yeah, of course you're the first guys out. You're always the last guys out when we come in to do bedding. Well, change of plans. Maybe what I'll do here is put the door in slam mode. Untie it. There we go. Maybe if I zhuzh the hay, it'll entice some activity. I don't know if they'll come back in or not. I'm not in a great hurry. And then we wait for a few minutes to see what happens. Bulls, when you come in, close the door behind you, all right? Okay. I went to latch the door and now they're coming in. Huh. Well, I don't want to sort through all of you. I just want the bulls. Titus is definitely not coming in. Not right now, anyway. That's okay. Time is on our side. I have other things to do first. This is the big blue box of everything fencing. They're still around. Blue pliers. This is what we call the corner field or the chicken field. And I'm going to start the cattle grazing here. Busted fence right there. In order to splice the busted fence, I have to go down the line to the tensioner and loosen it up some, and I can look at the other insulators along the way. I used to use crimps for repairing busted wire. I didn't have very good luck with them, so I have this knot that I'll show you. It works for me, and I haven't had one fail yet. So you turn back both over themselves like this, then you curl one around this way, and then you curl one around the other way. So you have this arrangement, and then you run this wire around. So if you look, the wire that I'm running around belongs to this side. It curly cues around here, and then I just wrap it a whole bunch of times. And then the same thing happens with the other side, except I wind the other side the opposite way. Like I said, it works good for me. It seems to hold up fine. After splicing, just tighten the fence back up. Lower strand, not super tight. This is only 14 gauge wire. It's not high tensile or anything like that. It's the little things that make a day special. I got new boots with steel toes, new leather gloves. Hillary and I took a trip to Agway yesterday. I had wanted to put them on this field first, but I think it's too wet. I'd rather keep them off it for a while. It's important to prune along the fence because it stimulates growth of the things that want to encroach. I am aware. This fence is hot. Ha! Titus and Orden in the barn by themselves. I was driving across the field coming in for lunch and I happened to see all these guys out here but no bulls. So I ran up from behind and got them, caught them. That's probably the most uncertain hurdle in putting the cows out, is separating out the bulls without a lot of trauma. Hey guys. Hey you. Yep, it'll be soon. Hi ladies, I gotta steal your tank. Catching the bulls when I did changes the order of things a little bit because I planned on fixing more fence before I let them out, but you know, you gotta act when the time is right. Oh, it's wet. But my boots don't leak.
That's nice.
Do with these?
We need those over there.
Okay. I thought I left them.
I don't think you did.
You need to do a preliminary dump?
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Oh yeah, the water's been sitting in the hose all day.
Yeah.
I gotta put the fence back up where we took the tree down. There and there. Watch out for the fence wires. Gotta hook all these back together. Float valve. We have to close up all the gates. Hillary's going down the lower gates, and I'll get these upper ones.
They're buried.
Where's the special post?
Oh, yeah. Did we leave that out there? We didn't, did we?
No, I don't think so. I don't know where the end post is, but I'll grab a bunch of these. I think we need like 10. Yeah? Oh, this one. You found it?
I did. It is right. I can see the bump metal right
Oh,
there.
jeez.
It's way in there. So I think if I can get these little guys out, we may be able to tip the big ones
Huh.
and be able to scoot it out.
Must be we were doing some other fencing work after we took it down. That's the one with the welded on.
Oh, that's not the one we want then.
No.
I bet it's still out there then.
Guess I'm gonna have to move that old plow and that bale wagon over there, but not today.
Oh my gosh.
We're getting close, guys.
Complete.
We were gonna let them out onto this field where the chicken run usually, but it's too wet. So we're gonna put a temporary, where we usually put our temporary permanent fence here, and let them graze the woods fields here. And then after this other field dries out, hopefully we can move them back to there, or I'll wind up mowing part of it so that it's low enough for the chickens. You found the brackets.
I did.
Where were they?
They were on nails way up by the roof line.
Uh-huh.
So it was no wonder you missed them.
In the garage, right
Yeah.
where I left them. I don't think I want that close to the hot fence. These guys are from Premier One, and they're designed to clip on T-post fence to hang fence reels on. It's got this thing that wedges it in behind. You just push it down, and there you go, you have a hook. Except that one needs to go down there. Patty likes them. How many times have I filmed this? A whole bunch. Except this time I have these new hot wires on the other side right here, and I can hook right through to them. Are you going to test the fence, Hal?
No.
Hillary turned the fence off up at the barn, so now I can hook this in, which will make this whole field hot. see the old pig hut here? It got windy one day and it flipped it right over. That was a strong wind. Then over here on the other side, there's a tie-in as well to make things hot. And I think the moment has come. All right, guys. Come on, cow. Come on, cow. Come on out. They stalled. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on. Head out. Head them out. Let's go. Come on, big steer. Come on. Everybody's out. Well, actually not everybody's out. There's 3 very important individuals that aren't out yet. They didn't go far. They're right outside the fence line. Ginger's coat's already getting slick in the front. You guys, there's a whole big field out there that you haven't found yet. A cow who thinks she's a bull. This is the area we cleared all of the trees and crap out of late last summer, and we just ran the fence right along the barn so that whenever they graze over in this field, they can come and knock down anything that's growing up in here so we won't have to clear it again. We can't forget about the 3 heifers in here, the ladies. Hello? Watch out. Come on around. Come on around. You're free to go. They've been looking at this grass from the other side of the fence for weeks now. Yeah, the rest of the herd's over there. Right there. Who are you? What are you doing? You're a cow. See? You're a cow. That's very odd. She gave her a bull sniff. That's strange, Sally. It's not something you see often. Kick up your heels. Oh, I gotta turn the fencer back on. You gents are in your bachelor's quarters for the summer. Yeah, till breeding season comes. In order to hook up the perimeter fence, I have to hook in a second lead onto the hot post that goes out to the other side of the barn. Plug her in. Yeah, look at that. The fence is hot. Can you see that arc from fence to plant to post? There we go. You guys got 4 acres of great grass in the field and you choose to graze this little strip here. Weird. I don't think they've even found the field yet. Come on, cows! Let's go! Come on, cows! Here they come. Come on, cows! Come on, cows! Come on, cows! Hillary's trying to push them a little bit. Come on, cows! Come on, cows! Come on, cows! Here you come. Well, don't run back in. Patty, you've got a lot to eat in this field. All the way out there and over to there and back along there. All I hear is munching. This is one of the biggest days of the year. It's one you always remember, especially when it's bright and sunny like this and the grass is so tall.
Yeah, it sure is. They'll have a lot to eat in here.
Yeah. Hopefully they won't tromp too much of it down. We'll keep them in here, I would guess, for at least 5 days.
Yeah.
I gotta go around and fix the rest of the fence in the other fields while they're munching away in here. Hillary says that June 10th is when the first calf is due. Let's see how much voltage we have on the fence. 5800. That'll work. I gotta get around and fix the rest of it. What's for dinner? Chicken wings, grown right here on Just a Few Acres farm. Nice and plump from last fall. Some whole wings. some parts. This is one of Hillary's favorites. A whole bunch of them. Typically when I do this job, letting the cattle out on pasture for the first time, I explain some information about our fencing and why it is and why the bulls stay in. I'll give it to you really short because I've explained it so many times before. The fencing we use is cheap, and I'm a big believer in cheap fencing, and it's going to depend on the livestock you have. Our livestock are pretty tame. I just need a 2-wire fence. T-posts are cheap. It's easy to reconfigure because you always change your mind about the way you want the fencing after you put it in. We've changed our mind about 10 times by now. The bulls stay in because we need to not have breeding season creep ahead, or else we would have calves in foul weather and mud and all that. So they stay inside the barn until, oh, when is it? July, August, something like that. And then we let them out, we divide the herd, and they breed who we select to breed with each bull. And that way we can stay on schedule with breeding. On a small farm like this, I can't turn the bulls out onto some other pasture because there's not enough distance between things and I don't have housing for them. As far as the way we arrange our fences, I run them tight to the woods and to the hedgerows because this is a small farm and I want the space. I don't want a mow aisle on the other side of them. And honestly, going along and trimming along the fence is really therapeutic for me. I like working against the woods, listening to the wildlife. I don't use power tools because it's all very peaceful to me. So that's why I do it the way I do it. My recollection is these take about an hour to cook, and yeah, I waited a little too long. You flip them every time they start to scorch, and the idea is to get a crispy skin like they were deep fried, except they're cooked on the grill and they get that nice grilled flavor. Second flip. If you have an uneven fire, mine's a little uneven, I just swap some back and forth so they cook evenly. I think it's hotter over here than it is here. Third flip, they're getting crispy. I think the wings are done. We toss them in a sauce. This sauce is equal parts Frank's Red Hot and butter. For this amount of wings, I used a ½ cup of each, butter and Frank's Red Hot. It took about 45 minutes, but I was a little late with my flipping and they scorched a little more than I would like. I don't think it'll matter in the end. Put the lid on the pot and shake it up, coat them with sauce, and this is what you get. They fall apart. Whoops. 3-minute rule. And they're very good. We'll serve these with cut up pieces of celery and Marie's super blue cheese. There's no substitute for Marie's except for maybe homemade, and that's what we use. We dip the wings in the blue cheese, buffalo style. It was a big day today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It sure is nice to be working outside on sunny days again. I'll see you next time.